I think it's finally time, you guys. Time to purify our souls and craft our artistry. You know, as we go through life, a lot of us, especially men, right? Because men don't get anything if they're not producing something, unfortunately. Do I think that should change? Yes, I think that should change a little bit, but all in its own time. It's not going to happen anytime soon. But back to what I was saying, men are really tested in life to see what they can produce. And as a part of undergoing that test, they get criticized, they get punished, they get critiqued, and not in ways that feel good, right? Because people don't care about men's feelings. If you criticize a woman, as a man, you're looked at by many of the women, many of the toxic women, many of the sympathizers of women as, quote, not a good person. And over time, if it's only natural that your feelings are going to get hurt, that you're going to develop a hard exterior, and if you're not careful, it's going to jade your soul. And that's what happens to a lot of men, and consequently, they lose their artistry a lot of times. They're not in touch with the finer details in life. And they have to craft a new existence that is strictly based on output. But the scars from that, all those critiques, all those people, men and women, they leave scars. And those scars manifest in how we as people, men in the example I've been using, treat others. You don't want to let those scars ruin future relationships. You want to try and tap back into your artistry. You want to present things to the world that are relatable in your artistry. And to do that, you can't allow those scars to make you the person who was critiquing you. You can't become the person who you hated most or who you disliked in that scenario, who was critiquing you in a way that didn't feel good. And like I said, as men, often people don't care how they talk to us, and it's up to us. It's up to us, the people talking now, this dialogue right now. It's up to us to understand that you do have a voice, and you do need to call out members of your family. You do need to call out friends when they say things that don't make you feel good, so you're not holding all of that poison inside. And even if it's too late to call those people out, maybe they've passed on, maybe you don't know where you're going to find them anymore, but you find yourself still thinking about those things. Find a way. I call it a fulcrum point. The reason I call it a fulcrum point, like a lever, whenever you want to change something, you have where you are now and you have where you want to go. All you need is a third point to remind you and be the reason why you're going to make that change and end up here. So whatever that is, find what that changing point is. Find that reason that you can reflect back in your mind and do what you got to do so that you don't become like that person, and that you can still stay tapped in to that childlike energy from when you were younger, that energy that wants everybody to feel good, wants things to be done right. And so this can happen to anyone, of course. It's more of a people thing, right? You have fucked up people and you have people that aren't so fucked up. You want to spend more time with the people that aren't fucked up. And you want to purify your soul. Take care of those things that you need to, so that you don't become like those people that gave you all of that bad energy. And remember that as you keep striving toward your dreams, as you keep striving toward all the things that are gonna make you the best that you can be, that those goals, those things that at some point in your life, usually when you were younger, when you found something that you were good at, when you found something that you were really excited about, and someone ruined it for you, or maybe took you on a different path, or you started self-doubting, realign yourself with those things and understand that when you pursue them from a clean heart, from a place that's pure, from a place that wants the best for everyone else, but knows your worth first, because you can't pour into another cup without your cup being overflowing. So you've got to take care of your problems. You've got to take care of your issues. And then you've got to tap back into that energy that made you have this excitement for life, made you have that spark. And then start crafting your artistry. Be mindful of the people who you let into your inner circle. Don't let people get away with disrespecting you. Now, I'm not saying do something crazy, but keep working on your boundaries. Don't let people get away with bullshit. Set them straight. Say, that's super disrespectful. I'm gonna leave now. And then stop it there. And if they call you up asking you why you felt they were disrespectful, tell them. If they cut you off, tell them they're being disrespectful again, and do the same thing, and then realize, like Maya Angelou said, trust people on who they are the first time they let you know. It's not exactly how she said it. I think she said, believe what people show you the first time. Anyway. And on to crafting your artistry. When you craft your artistry from a place that's whole, you are going to be more relatable. You're going to be put by the universe, in my opinion, in places where you can inspire. Time to clean your heart and start crafting your artistry. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.